Welcome back, dear WineChap chums, to another episode of WineChap TV and the now famous Dear WineChap. We are in Quo Vadis this week, Tom, in the petting room, I believe it's called.
That's right, Boo. Well done for getting the word WineChap 3 times in the same sentence. Very impressive. We are in Quo Vadis' petting room. It's a great little space. We've done a number of tastings here. Most recently our Wines of Rapture tasting. Fantastically, the most sexually explicit tasting you'll ever go to. If you want more details of our next one, then please go on the website. Anyway, we have a bulging post bag, as usual, and a few questions to answer for you.
And the first one is for His Hairiness, Mr. Harrow. This is from me actually, because we obviously didn't bother to get around to divulging the post bag this week. I was off cycling last week in Sussex and I noticed a number of East European peasants harvesting our noble grapes. Any thoughts on what they were up to?
Well, it's harvest time indeed, well spotted. Obviously it's a bit tricky to know what the vintage is going to be like this year, or it's a bit tricky to be optimistic given how grim August was. If you had a good summer, chances are you didn't have it here. Hopefully, however, early promise of May means it might be salvaged. We might have a few decent English sparklers coming up.
Look forward to it.
Can't guarantee it though, to be honest. Also this time of year, very excitingly, especially when your office is opposite the catwalk show thing that goes on before it, is London Fashion Week. So Boo, as Boo's blog, was it? That you
Boo's Reviews.
Boo's Reviews, that's right, the legendary column you used to have for Vogue.com. Can you tell me, what should I be drinking as an aspiring young model?
Well, if you're an aspiring young model, the most important things are to be as thin as possible and attractive, which pretty much rules you out on both counts. So you're going to go for a drink that's low in calories and, where possible, ostentatious. So my recommendation is to go for an Ultra Brut champagne, get someone else to pay for it, or if not, a Grey Goose on the rocks.
Sound advice as ever.
Tom, last week was the Decanter Annual Wine Awards. I couldn't be bothered to show up.
I'm not sure I was invited. I'm sure I had a ticket, but it must have got lost in the post, like all the cheques we sent out to suppliers.
It attracted a lot of controversy because the award for the best Bordeaux blend wine over a tenner went to China, a country that we associate with sort of political freedom and great Bordeaux blends. Absolutely,
it was somewhat incongruous, and as you suggested, it's caused a bit of a stir in the wine world. I haven't tried this wine. I'm very keen to, because of course everyone knows if you want to make it big in the wine world, you have to look to the east and make very sure you don't offend the cultural sensitivities of a nation who mix their top Bordeaux with Coca-Cola.
Look forward to trying that. Well, that's probably enough for us this week. What have we been drinking today, Tom? It's rather delicious.
Well, just to finish off, we've had this rather wonderful Soave from Lionel de Pirapan, great winemaker. Don't think of Soave as being the sort of, housewife's favourite or an alternative to non-sparkling Lambrusco sort of nonsense. It's actually very palatable.
Enjoyable. See you next time.